On 30 August 1940, the Battle of Britain intensified as the Luftwaffe launched a major offensive against RAF sector stations and key industrial targets across southeastern England. This period marked a shift in German tactics, focusing on crippling Britain's air defence infrastructure ahead of a potential invasion, codenamed Operation Sea Lion. The RAF's Fighter Command responded with its largest daily effort to date, dispatching 1,054 sorties to intercept incoming German raids. 22 fighter squadrons were engaged, with many taking to the skies multiple times, some as many as 4 sorties in a single day. Meanwhile, the Luftwaffe mounted 1,345 sorties, marking their most extensive daylight assault in 2 weeks. The scale and frequency of these battles highlighted the increasing tempo of the campaign. The first wave of attacks commenced at approximately 10:30 a.m., with German bombers and their fighter escorts crossing over Kent and Sussex. RAF squadrons scrambled to meet them in fierce dogfights, engaging in close-quarters aerial combat. By 1:30 p.m., additional waves of bombers pressed their assault, concentrating their attacks on airfields and industrial centres. The heaviest raid of the day took place around 4 p.m., during which the Luftwaffe inflicted severe damage on key RAF infrastructure. Biggin Hill, one of the RAF's most vital sector stations, suffered particularly devastating losses. One of its last remaining hangars was completely destroyed, and nearly all communication lines, including telephone, gas, electricity and water mains, were severed. Despite the damage, ground crews worked tirelessly to keep operations running, demonstrating remarkable resilience under fire. Beyond airfields, the Germans also targeted industrial sites critical to Britain's war effort. The Vauxhall factory in Luton, which was responsible for military vehicle production, sustained significant damage. However, a simultaneous attack on the Handley-Page-Halifax bomber production line at Radlett was largely ineffective, sparing a vital component of Britain's aircraft manufacturing. By the end of the day, the RAF had successfully repelled many of the attacks, though at a heavy cost. Losses were mounting on both sides, with numerous aircraft downed and pilots lost in action. However, the Luftwaffe's failure to fully neutralise the RAF's defensive capability meant that Britain remained steadfast in its resistance. The events of 30 August 1940 underscored the intensity of the Battle of Britain and the resilience of RAF Fighter Command. As September approached, both sides braced for even greater confrontations, with the fate of Britain hanging in the balance.